Now, of course, the brand new Creed perfumes are Delphinus and Centaurus, but before that, we had Queen of Silk. It's a 2024 release. This perfume has a lot of saffron. There's also a touch of passion fruit and patchouli, agarwood, incense in the dry down. This is such a beautiful, edgy, and charismatic perfume with a touch of playfulness and also sophistication. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it in just a little while, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I give you my thoughts on Queen of Silk by Creed, I'll tell you what I get from the smell, how it evolves on my skin, any comparisons that I can make, so on and so forth. But before I start, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. So we have the osmanthus, the passion fruit, the saffron, a little bit of spice, the agarwood, the patchouli. We have this incensey vibe and the dried down touches of myrrh. This is truly an exquisite fragrance. I love that it's a little sweet at times, it's a little spicy at times. It definitely has a lot of charisma. I'm going to talk to you about the smell in just a second. Let's take a quick look at the presentation first. So the first thing that you're going to notice about this fragrance is the fruitiness. So it opens up with this passion fruit ingredient, and I love that it just kind of starts things off in this very sort of up and go exotic manner. And it's not just the passion fruit. I surmise that the osmanthus has a lot to do with this as well. The reason I say that is because the osmanthus specifically, especially if you smell it on its own, you'll see it has hints of apricot in it. So you're almost getting like this passion fruit apricot type of a thing happening from it. But that saffron in the opening definitely makes itself known. It is quite apparent. And then you're also going to get this grounding attribute coming from the patchouli and the agarwood. So this is a very long-lasting fragrance. It lasts longer than Carmina. It lasts longer than Aqua Fiorentina, longer than Wind Flowers for sure. Perhaps not as long as Aventus for her. I think they're on the same level. I'm not going to say this lasts longer or not as long. I think they're kind of equal as far as that goes. Maybe this one might beat it out by like an hour or two, but very negligible difference. Let me tell you something. This one is superb. If you want something that is very classy, very formal, you want to sort of put across the vibe or the notion that you have a lot of money, you're going to wear Aventus for her. If you want something very elegant, very posh, very old money, you're going to wear Carmina. If you want something very youthful, very playful, very sort of out and about, you're going to wear Aqua Fiorentina. If you want something that is very charismatic, the woman, the enchantress, if you will, the woman who always knows how to tell a spellbindingly good narrative that transfixes you with every word that escapes her lips. It's Queen of Silk. I love this one. I really, really do. I just wish I could smell this on more people. That's always the drawback, right? A lot of these high-end niche fragrances, do we just wear them for ourselves? I wish we could smell them on others. Anyway, Queen of Silk is phenomenal. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. So first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, not too many fruity perfumes that utilize this combination of saffron and passion fruit. So this one is super unique. Longevity on this one, 10 hours. Projection, arm's length for an hour and a half. Versatility, more of a dressed up type of a fragrance, I would say, and more cold weather leaning. We're entering the fall. Now's the perfect time. So if you bought this one a few months back and you waited, good on you, right? You did the right thing. And this one I think would appeal to anybody of any age, perhaps an older demographic, but it does have a polite amount of sweetness that I think might appeal to a bit of a younger demographic as well. As far as the presentation is concerned, the color of the bottle and even the name of the fragrance, quite beautifully done. My final verdict on this fragrance is Queen of Silk is solid. One of my favorites on the women's side of things. My favorite, just for very personal reasons, might be Aqua Fiorentina. But nevertheless, Queen of Silk is a close second. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you loved this review. I hope you took something of value from this video. And if you did, please do consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and giving this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. Thanks again for watching. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode.